this way. And you guys can go back around to your seats. More than welcome. Go ahead, grab some food. You guys want something? Water? It's all part of the presentation, so by all means, definitely grab something. Free food, yep.
Fun fact, bribes are okay. I think that's great.
It's okay, I got more than enough. Just don't be greedy.
Just don't be greedy.
Press and hold. There you go.
Potassium's good for you.
All right, now I ask you guys to wait before you start cracking it open, though, and start eating. Just wait. That's okay. That's okay. But you're the professor. It's okay.
Oh, okay. You get a free pass.
How's everybody doing? Everybody's doing good? There's a lot of presentations. Hopefully you guys keep the tension down. I can feel it. Okay, calm down. So essentially, my partner and I, we've kind of come together, worked a lot on this project. You guys already should know that to some extent, whenever we kind of did introductions, that I was a mass communications major. So this is kind of my forte, and I actually enjoy doing this kind of thing, which is also why I wanted to record it. So to kind of start things off, my partner and I have banded together to essentially call ourselves the Well-Spoken Wardrobe, kind of branding ourselves in the presentation that we're going to be giving. Now, our presentation, as you guys can see, is on the psychology of professional attire and the impact that it has on your confidence and the communication skills in the workplace. So I want to start off with asking you guys a very simple but yet significant question. Why do we care about what it is that we wear so much? Like, why does it matter? I mean, honestly, most of us, any of us, are seriously just that one outfit away from our friends or our family member pulling us off to the side and asking us if we're really going to wear that for the event. I'm just pointing you out. It's all good. You look great. I would wear it too. But it turns out in 2012, two behavioral psychologists, Adam and Mckenzie, had kind of done some research on this and actually coined a complete concept to it. They found that attire not only influences how we feel, but also how others will perceive and engage with us. They coined the concept called enclothed cognition, which reveals that our choices of clothing have an idea and a psychology beyond just what you see superficial on the front, like what it is that everybody kind of views you as. And it has a great tool for expression and social interactions. For me, I've presented myself with my outfits, you know, kind of giving you my personality and a little bit of who I am and how I want people to perceive me. Now, my partner, she's going to present herself confidently elegant, as she does.
I'm Mckenzie Dolph, and I believe that confidence is a game changer in sports and in life.
Very much true. Now, as I dived more into this why research of the psychology, I began to wonder more along the lines of when. When did we all kind of start understanding this? Because it's actually a relatively new concept. It wasn't something that came out like back in kings and queen times or medieval times. It actually kind of started with George Taylor's hemline index in the 1926. His research would suggest that short skirts would show that we were in a prosperous time, whereas longer skirts that were worn would show that we were in a recession. His studies would illustrate that clothing often reflects larger trends within our society, making this kind of one of the first indications that it has an effect on our social interactions. Now, as I moved forward to Jacqueline Murray in the 1970s, she actually started off and graduated from the University of Minnesota. She was a costume designer. But going through school, she was also a psychology scholar. She actually found a lot more information that would show that dress not only enhances what the wearer's confidence is, but also your competence and your trustworthiness. She would argue that clothing was not just a tool for individual expression, but it was also a means for managing social interactions. Her work bridged the differences between psychology and attire, which would further reveal that it just makes sense for the enclothed cognition concept that we now know of it today. Now, additional studies can go into attire, and we can look at color theory. Now, color in psychology is a whole nother subject. I'm not gonna dive further into that because we're looking more so at the attire. But it is important, just like I said with the kings and queens, that's why they wore those vibrant blues, some red, because it would show that significance between their hierarchy versus their lower constituents. Now, again, I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but I do encourage every one of you, if you do pick out your suit for whatever it is that you're gonna do, definitely look into how that might affect what it is that you're presenting to someone else, because it can change the opportunity that you might want or not want. Now, I had you guys pick out some different snacks. I'll give you guys a moment. You can go ahead and open up the bags. But I want you guys to consider, while you're getting something to eat, why it is that you chose what you chose. This is the first question that I asked you guys again initially is why? Well, it turns out that the same choices that you guys made for the food, and one thing I want to point out, these are the best bananas, okay? They're the sweetest. That's why I like them. It's okay, I'll make a pie out of it later. But I wanted to let you guys know that the same choices that you made on the food is the same reason why you choose to wear what you're gonna wear. Okay, it just has this psychological aspect to it in its entirety. Just like you guys chose your food, I chose my outfit to show who it is that I am. I want you guys to know that I'm a very bold and outspoken person. I'm not afraid to tell somebody what it is that I think and feel. Now, I could go further into this, and I could start talking about how and why it's so important, why it matters, and why it has such a profound impact on the interactions and the potential opportunities that you guys will see in the business world. However, my partner Mckenzie is going to present the next part of that.
To build on William's points, I'd like to share my personal experience on how professional attire impacted me. In high school, I was a part of a business club, and for our events, we were required to dress professionally. I remember trying on different suits, and I never felt confident at first. But when I tried on this suit, something shifted. I'd suddenly felt a sense of confidence and authority that I hadn't felt before. Wearing the suit makes me feel powerful, and it changed the way that I carry myself, especially when I needed to present to people much older than me. This experience aligns with the concept of enclosed cognition, a psychological effect explained by a personal stylist, Claire Butler. She suggests that the clothes we wear don't only just have an impact on how we see ourselves, but they also impact how others see us. When I wear this suit, I feel more capable, confident, and ready to take charge. Dressing professionally is more than just looking the part. It has a real impact on our behavior, creativity, and performance. For me, finding the right suit gave me the boost that I needed to perform and succeed with success, helping me present my ideas with purpose and authority. I continued by applying this mindset to my goals. When I was in my business club, I was aiming for a role in sports marketing, a field where professional attire isn't always expected. So instead of choosing a skirt, I decided to wear a pantsuit, which felt right to me, balancing professionalism with my own comfort. And I started to display my own personal brand, a concept explained by Leah Nalapa in an article from America's Futures. Your qualities, character, and style all create your personal brand. Once I found the suit, I felt I finally had my own brand. Having confidence in what you wear is the final touch that you need to take advantage of your professional career. I found that Frank Zogli said it best when he says, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. This approach helped boost my confidence and showed to others that I was ambitious and ready for more responsibility. In a Medium magazine article written by Sandy DeSouza, she says that dressing well can establish a sense of authority. Authority, by definition, is the right to make decisions and take charge. When we dress with authority, we project an image of leadership, becoming, in a sense, our own boss, and acting in the way we make decisions and how we carry ourselves. Personally, I live by the mantra of look good, feel good, play good. And I've always applied this to my golf game, but it's equally as relevant in the business world. When you look good and you feel good, you walk taller and you appear with more confidence. And people can see that. When you walk with confidence, you also perform with confidence. In conclusion, dressing professionally gives us a powerful edge. Not only does it boost our confidence, but it also positively influences how others perceive us. By dressing well, we enhance our credibility, authority, and competitive advantage in the workplace. Remember, confidence is key, and dressing well is a powerful tool that you need to unlock your full potential. Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions? No? Well, thank you. Enjoy your meal.
Excellent job. All right, who's next? Who wants to follow that? Just kidding, everyone's gonna do great.